this is Lori.
Hi, Lori. We met yesterday, yeah.
And right now she's mincing the fatty tissue. We have to get it to about 1 millimeter in size so that the contact of the enzyme can do its job. So if I'm not mistaken, she's got enzyme already mixed in that vial. And then this is the first stage before we do the heated centrifuge. We start with about 40 grams. A gram is about a milliliter. And you can kind of see on there, she's right at about 30 or 40. Is that the only vial you've got, or you got another one?
This is the only one I have right now.
Yeah, so that's plenty. Going to be plenty of cells in there.
Yeah, this part's not all that exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, but still. It's going to take another trip around the room. This is mixed. This, I think, is exactly the same equipment that was used when I had my knees done.
It might be.
Yeah, it was right in the same, it was in the AOR with us, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. This is so cool. I just love it. I'm just going to take a second copy here. Yeah. Your protocol. And the storage of the cells that are being held for future use. This is a remarkable piece of equipment, isn't it? This microscope with the...
Yes. Wow. I absolutely love that.
Do you?
I do.
Where did you train for it?
In California at Thermo Scientific.
Okay.
They're the people who
make it?
the Life Technologies. It's part of one of their corporations.
Uh-huh.
And when we went to California for cell culture, this was one of their highly recommended microscopes. They had another one that does fluoroscopic staining, but on average, this is their more highly recommended one. And it's one that we kind of trained on how to look for cells and see cells on. So it's good to be able to use your own equipment when you're training. So.
Yeah, so that if any questions, they come up while you're with the specialist.
Yes, and Thermo Scientific have been 100% supportive, and they have tech support where they already kind of know us, and the people that we met there, we told them kind of what we were doing. And so their head support for Gibco, which makes a lot of our media and dyes, the gentleman there, whenever we call, he wants us to be transferred straight to him. He's got like X amount of years of experience, and he's studying stem cells currently as well, so he's kind of interested to see and talk about it. So
you guys are both furthering the science
exactly
from different dimensions, for sure.
He's happy about the therapeutic trial on it. He's studying kind of more stem cells for humans. But you know, I used to work in a research lab at Texas A&M where I got my bachelor's from, and I'm interested in the research component of it, so we're able to really kind of fill each other in on it.
Isn't that amazing?
I love it.
And Dr. Garner was telling me about the using them now for curing diabetes in cats, which is just amazing. Yeah.
Where have you got the light?
For the
Stimulation.
Oh, right away.
Okay. Remember I was telling you yesterday about the light?
Oh yes, yeah, that stimulates the...
Yeah.
And which piece of equipment counts the viability?
That's me.
Oh, it's a human.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. There's a machine called the Countess. made by Life Technologies.
Right.
And it takes up dyes and it counts live cells, dead cells, and can help count viability as well. But that piece of machine is very, very expensive. And Dr. Garner knew that the moment I used it, I was going to ask him for one.
So let you have it.
He kind of forewarned me about the price of it. We were able to use it in California as well while we were training on this, just to kind of get a comparison. And it does in about 30 seconds what it takes me about 15 minutes to do.
Sure. Okay.
So,
but still.
yeah.
Now, how long do you process the fat before you start to separate?
For 1 hour. So I'm almost done mincing. It kind of already looks like a slurry.
Yeah.
And I put half the amount of enzyme that I need in there, mince it up a little bit, put the other half, and then that's where he was saying up to the 40 mark.
Yeah.
And part of the reason that I put it in while I'm processing is so that it can kind of already go to work once it's being chopped up.
Sure.
So this goes into that centrifuge, and the unique thing about the centrifuge is it inverts it for you while spinning. So it'll be spinning, it'll stop, it'll shake it up, and then it'll start to spin again. And this takes about an hour. Once it comes out, you'll see that there's different layers.
Yeah, that's what I found with mine too.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gross to see what's left, the yellow stuff.
Yes.
When all the blood's out and all the nutrients.
So I just sterilize it really quick with some alcohol. And then we get a balance going, and you'll see on the centrifuge how it shakes it and inverts it for you all at once. And the centrifuge is heated. Part of it running gets it nice and warm.
To keep the cells viable,
Exactly,
right?
yes.
What temperature?
It needs to be at body temperature.
Human body
Yeah,
temperature, not
96.8.
okay.
Yeah.
So that it's not so delicate, but the fact that there's a difference in body temperature
Right.
between dog and human.
Right. And that part.
I wondered if you guys had to have it customized for yourselves.
You know, I've thought about that before with this particular the company that we got this from, because
Can they calibrate it?
they've done human ones. So I'm assuming that is something that they've done in the past. Where aren't you going?
Does it get to a point where it has to wait
No,
to restart?
I think maybe. Okay, my door wasn't closed all the way.
Yes, there we go.
Oh no! One of them didn't stop in. I've got to put them all up or else.
Oh, of course, otherwise it'll unbalance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my fault, I'm distracting you.
No, you're fine. There we go.
Here's Nuala's fat cells. And then it stops, as Dr. Garner said, and it starts again. Is there more I should look at?
That's it for now. I'm gonna clean.
Yeah. That part I can